Hey Tubies! So I couldn't pass up the chance to do a video because I have finally gotten to see something for the first time in my life that I've been waiting to see my entire life, and that is a fairy ring. Oh my god. I've read about it in The Summer of the Monkeys, the same author who wrote Where the Red Fern Grows, which don't ask me who it is right now because I can't think of it off the top of my head, but look, they actually exist. I am so excited. Pretty docile environment at the moment. But yeah, I've been back and forth a million times on posting a video. I did my ice bucket challenge and I got eaten alive by people because I didn't say hey tubies, people posting hateful comments, many of those you didn't see because I deleted them and blocked them because it just pissed me off so bad. No, don't let the haters get to you, but you know, it really brought back up a lot of feelings that of the reasons why I just don't want to be online anymore. It's changed so much. I've been online and on YouTube since 2006, so it's close to 10 years, closer to 10 than it is to 5, and I've shared a lot of things with you guys. You guys have seen me through my ups and my downs and all my battles and all the things I've overcome, and man, like how strong I have gotten. And it got to the point where it was so draining because the more you give, the more people expect. And if you deter off that path at all, people question you and they criticize you and then they get upset with you. And that's not the way it should be. You know, not that you expect everybody online to be BFFs with you, but you do connect with certain individuals and, you know, and they help you change your life or experience something new or realize something about yourself or uncover something about yourself that you never knew before existed. And it's spectacular. But then they also like to bring out the dark parts of you that you don't like to always recognize. And yes, you're supposed to fight your shadows and conquer them and distinguish them. So they just, I just did distinguish, extinguish them is the word I'm looking for, to where they no longer exist anymore. And that's what I've done. I've been through so much of a change this past year, and actually these past 5 years of my life have been pretty intense. I've been through a lot of things. Those of you have followed me a long time, you understand and know. And those of you who are very new at it can kind of maybe recognize it through my past videos. I've taken a lot of my old videos down, as I'm sure you've noticed, and I've kept up the instructional ones and the ones that I thought were most helpful to those newcomers and such. There's so many different Wicca videos out there now that I kind of feel that it's just, my piece is just irrelevant. Maybe my take on things is a lot different, but um, you know, I have the most beautiful family now, and I've got a newest addition, my little boy, and I finally got my boy. And little to be known, we both almost didn't make it. We were in a hospital for a week and had a blood transfusion, the whole bit. That whole experience kicked my ass. It did, and it really, after coming out of it, and my little boy coming out of it, and everything, it totally revived everything about me, just from the depths of my soul. My sister and I are closer than ever. My relationships throughout my life and friendships are better than ever, and you really realize who's real and who's not real, and who's a true, genuine soul and who's not. And really what's important in life. And I've realized that my kids and my family is the most important thing in my spirituality. It's the most important thing that I have in my life and that I will never give up. People change throughout time. They change a lot. And, you know, sometimes you post things, whether on Facebook or on Twitter or, you know, on a video or whatever, and if you go back, it's kind of like keeping a journal, and you go back and you read it or you watch it or you see it or you hear it, you realize, wow, I was wrong then. I don't feel that way about that anymore. Your core values still stay the same no matter what, but other perspectives and opinions of things change. And you know what I'm looking at? I'm looking at the cars going by, and they're all looking at me like I'm some kind of idiot because I'm sitting here videotaping myself in my yard, but whatever. Yeah, so, like, I've literally been up nights, like, wondering, like, should I make a video? I don't know, because there's so many. There's more loving, amazing fans and people out there than there are haters. Don't get me wrong. And I cherish you all dearly. And I cannot tell you how much it means to me. But the drain that comes with it, and it seems like I've got the worst luck that when, and some of you might be able to relate with this, but it seems like the more you put yourself out there online, the more energy it takes, and the more drained you feel. You just feel so drained, and it sucks the fun out of it, and the joy, and the peacefulness, and the reason why you did it in the first place. And it goes back. When did I leave? I left YouTube in 2008 for the first time, for the same reasons. I was going through a lot. I couldn't handle the pressures of online. That's why I can never be famous. I just can never do. I used to talk about doing a show and all that. Pfft, there ain't no way. There's no way. I would miss too much precious time with my kids, and it would literally suck the life out of me, and it would turn me into somebody that I'm not. And I've always been very adamant about being true to myself, and sometimes it's very hard to do, but man, when you take a step back and you look at yourself and you realize that, hey, like, that's when you feel the best, and it's incredible. I wouldn't change it for the world. So, I know a lot of you are looking for the green-eyed owl. I took it offline. I think it was in December, so it's been almost a year. With being pregnant and the complications of that, and settling down and moving, and you know, feeling just lost and soulless and not grounded, I couldn't handle it. I couldn't handle it. It was literally killing my soul and squashing it. And I didn't like who I was becoming at all. So I stepped back, and there's a noise. But I stepped back, and I was like, you know what? You take time for yourself. No matter what, take time for yourself. You do what's important for your family, and that's what's most important of all. Or for yourself, if you don't have a family and it's just you and your lover, your spouse, or your partner, or whatever it is, or if it's just you and you know you have ambition. Angus, hush! You do what's important for you, and don't care about what anybody else thinks, or if they don't agree with it, or whatever it is, because God, when you cut those ties, like I've talked about before, it really does make a difference, and I am so much better of a person for that. Now, will I continue vlogging and posting videos? I don't know. There's times I want to. I really do. I want to share stuff and just share my experiences and all the magic that has happened, and all the new lessons I've learned. I want to share it all with you guys, and maybe hope, you know, like I've done videos, the reasons why I've done videos before is that I hope that it would help somebody that, you know, is feeling the same thing or experience the same thing and doesn't have anybody close that can relate. But, man, just when you feel like people expect so much of you and you can't give it back, it makes you feel like a piece of shit. And I don't like that feeling. It just eats me alive. But I'm happy. I'm happier than I've ever been in my life, honestly. Life is great. And this past full moon has just occurred. I wish I had a camera to take a picture, because right by the water, it was right over the water, it was light red, it was huge, and the clouds were wispy right around it, and the water was so still, and just the reflection was a straight beaming line reflecting off the water of it, and it was great. it was so magical, and today's just been a great day. So, and I walk outside and I see this fairy ring, and I'm like, you know, it just shows, these little confirmations just shows that you're on the right path and you're doing the right thing, and it's fantastic. So just wanted to share it with you. I'm gonna upload this video, let you guys know how I'm doing, and yeah, you know, I hope everything's good with everybody, and I miss you all bunches, and I just really, I hope your journey is awesome and full of experience and as great as mine has been. Know that no matter how awful and shitty and negative and dark your life is at sometimes, there's always a light at the end of the tunnel, and you can always pull through it. You just gotta persevere, and if you have to do it alone, you gotta do it alone. You gotta, you know, you got somebody to hold your hand through it, awesome, congratulations, because you were lucky. But don't give up, because it does exist, and it never goes away. I don't know. I can't quit smiling because I'm just so happy, and I wish I could just bottle up this energy and just share it with you all. Maybe you can feel it through the video. I don't know, but I love you guys very much, and yeah, I will see you soon, possibly. Bye.